That's right, a coin you might have in your change jar, a dusty box, or even hiding under your car seat could be a national treasure. We're talking about the rare 1976 Bicentennial Quarter dollar, not just any quarter, but an error coin so unique and mysterious that some examples have sold for more than a whopping hundred to thousands, and collectors speculate values could surge up to millions of dollars or more in near-future auctions. 1976 S silver-proof Bicentennial Quarter, no, S, mint mark, sold for $132,000. Fire 1976 D Bicentennial Quarter double die obverse, MS67, sold for $35,250. Fire 1976 Bicentennial Quarter struck on silver planchet, MS68, estimated value, $100,000 plus. Fire broad struck and off-center Bicentennial Quarter, with visible date, sold for $17,500. These quarters were minted to celebrate 200 years of American independence, but some of them were struck with mistakes so fascinating, collectors will pay fortunes for them. In this video, we're going to reveal the history, the rarest errors, the exact signs to look for, and why these coins are worth more than a Ferrari or even a house. So grab your pocket change, because by the time you finish watching, you might just be holding one of these rare bicentennial gems. Backhand index pointing right. Stay tuned to the very end, because I'll show you the most valuable 1976 Bicentennial era quarter ever sold, and how much it went for at auction. The story behind the Bicentennial Quarter. In 1976, the United States Mint did something extraordinary. To commemorate America's 200th birthday, it launched a special set of circulating coins, featuring new reverse designs on the quarter, half-dollar, and dollar coins. The Bicentennial Quarter was struck in 1975 and 1976, but all coins bear the dual date 1776 to 1976 to celebrate the bicentennial of American independence. The standard Bicentennial Quarter features, obverse, the familiar portrait of George Washington, originally designed by John Flanagan. Reverse, a colonial drummer boy designed by Jack L. Ahr, with a victory torch encircled by 13 stars. Over 1.6 billion quarters were minted between the Philadelphia and Denver mints, making it seem like they're very common. But here's the secret, a few extremely rare varieties, including minting errors and special compositions, were struck, and they are now worth a small fortune. While most bicentennial quarters are only worth face value, a select handful carry staggering value due to striking errors, double dies, off-metal compositions, and even proof coin mistakes that were never supposed to leave the mint. These are the coins we're about to dive into, the ones collectors dream of finding. Most valuable 1976 era quarters, off-metal error, struck on a silver planchet. Imagine finding a quarter that was accidentally struck on a 40% silver planchet, meant for the 1976 proof sets. That's right, some bicentennial quarters were mistakenly struck on silver blanks instead of clad copper nickel. These off-metal errors are extremely valuable. One such coin graded MS67 by NGC sold for $19,200. And that's without any visible doubling or striking issues. Now picture that same error in MS68 or proof condition, and you're easily looking at a six-figure value. Double die obverse, DDO, and double die reverse. Some 1976 quarters show clear doubling in the words, Liberty, In God We Trust, or United States of America. These double die coins can be very rare, especially in high grades. Examples in MS66 and higher condition can fetch $10,000 to $25,000, but if combined with silver planchet errors or minting oddities, values could reach $100,000 plus in top auctions. Struck on wrong planchet, foreign coin errors. Some bicentennial quarters were mistakenly struck on planchets meant for foreign coins, like 5 cents or 10 cents blanks or even blanks from other countries. These bizarre coins are lightweight, may appear underweight, and will show incomplete rims. One such error sold for $35,000 due to its uniqueness. Multiple strike / off-center strike / broad struck errors. Multiple strike errors where the coin is struck 2 or more times, rotated or off alignment, are extremely dramatic and collectible. Off-center strikes, especially if more than 50% of the design is missing and the date is visible, can command $5,000 to $25,000 or more. Broad-struck coins, which were struck without a proper retaining collar, can be worth $2,000 to $10,000 plus, depending on condition and severity. No mint mark errors. rare 1976, S without S, the San Francisco Mint produced proof bicentennial quarters with an S mint mark. However, a few coins surfaced without the S, struck in proof finish. These rare, no S, proof quarters are among the most desirable. A 1976 S, no S, silver-proof bicentennial quarter in PR 68 condition sold for a staggering $132,000 at auction. Only a handful are known to exist, and if one ever grades PR 70, we could be talking $400,000 to $577,000 in future sales. Auction records and extreme values. Let's talk real numbers, actual coins that have shocked the numismatic world. Fire 1976 S silver-proof bicentennial quarter, no S mint mark, sold for $132,000. Fire 1976 D bicentennial quarter double die obverse, MS 67, sold for $35,250. Fire 1976 bicentennial quarter struck on silver planchet, MS 68, estimated value, $100,000 plus. Fire broad-struck and off-center bicentennial quarter, with visible date, sold for $17,500. And now, the most insane of them all, backhand index pointing right a 1976 bicentennial quarter with multiple errors, a silver composition, struck off-center and double die obverse, was rumored to have received offers over $500,000 at private auction. Experts believe a future public sale could fetch $577,000 or more if found in pristine condition. How to spot a rare bicentennial quarter? Now that your heart is racing, it's time to check your quarters. Here's what to look for: white heavy checkmark silver planchet test, weigh your quarter. Standard clad coins weigh 5.67 grams. Silver planchets weigh 5.75 grams or more. A small difference, but potentially worth $100,000. White heavy checkmark, look for doubling, check, Liberty, In God We Trust, and United States of America, for any signs of doubling. Use a 10x loop or USB microscope for best results. White heavy checkmark, no mint mark or wrong mint mark. If your proof coin lacks an S, you might be sitting on a no S proof, ultra rare. White heavy checkmark, striking errors, off-center, broad-struck, or misaligned die strikes all add massive value, especially when combined with silver planchets or proof-like appearance. White heavy checkmark, wrong planchet size/weight, if it's too light or too small, get it professionally examined. It might have been struck on a dime or foreign blank. Where to sell and grade these coins? If you think you found a rare 1976 bicentennial quarter, do not clean it. Leave it exactly as is. Cleaning can destroy thousands of dollars in value. Next, follow these steps. Camera, take clear photos, front, back, and edge. Balance scale, weigh the coin to confirm its composition. Test tube, submit it to a professional grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service. NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company. Once graded, you can, white heavy checkmark, sell it at heritage auctions, Stax Bowers, or Great Collections. White heavy checkmark, listed on eBay with professional photos and certificate. White heavy checkmark, attend coin shows or reach out to high-end collectors.